I got bad news for you. Apps like Sora and Meta Vibes are actually showing some promise. I personally do not see this as bad news because I believe that technology needs to be experimented with and we need to figure out the boundaries of these technologies before we put guardrails on them. And the fact that these are standalone apps and not injected into the current apps we have is actually a good thing. But I know a lot of people will look at AI only social apps showing some sense of success as a bad thing. First of all, why do I think that some of these apps are starting to succeed? Because as I scroll through them, I see evidence of it in terms of the number of remixes that are there, the number of likes and the comments, and the ratio of those are starting to look like real success. Also, the amount of effort that I'm seeing from creators to create these videos is also on the rise. For example, more elaborate prompts, more number of retries in terms of how many times they've tried to create the right video. Humans tend to abandon efforts when they don't see ROI. So the effort kind of indicates that something about this process is satisfactory to them that they're willing to try over and over again. While none of us want a future of AI only content, why are some of these things looking promising? Because there is a whole class of intelligence out there from people who are not camera savvy, who cannot put themselves in front of a camera, and who do not have the resources to make a production quality video on their own. Today, that intelligence only manifests itself in places like Reddit, where these people can write a comment or two that tend to become the most upvoted. And sometimes I have seen the most intellectual work, whether it's humor or raw intelligence, show up in some of the Reddit comments. Up until now, there has been no visual medium that will support that intelligence to come through. Systems like Sora are providing that avenue for intelligent people to express themselves in a new medium, which wasn't previously possible, and it's showing through. Let me play a short clip.
Andy, you know you can avoid content violations in Sora by having AI generators reword keywords to get the result you want.
You don't say?
Yes. You know it goes with what I always tell you.
Remind me, Barney.
You fight fire with fire.
So in this case, you fight AI with
Exactly.
AI?
Whether it is about bypassing AI restrictions or about Jesus walking on water or about the consequence of communism, these visuals spark an interesting conversation in these communities. In other words, we are witnessing the true democratization of visual content.